Burnout can affect your body, mind, and spirit, so it's important to prioritize yourself in times of stress. Dr. Sharon Lawrence is here to help us with burnout, and we were just talking. This can affect everyone. I feel like it does affect everyone at some point.
It does. And if you say that it does not affect you, I need to meet you and make sure that you're actually human because it's everyone. It affects humans, animals, it doesn't matter. Stress has a way of showing up for anyone. It doesn't, it's regardless of what you're facing. Anything that you're not dealing with has the potential to be stressful, which can lead to burnout. Anything you're not dealing with can lead to burnout. So no one is exempt from that.
And you say burnout has stages, which to me is really interesting.
Yes, I did not learn this until a few years ago when I was preparing for a training on ethics and how you manage yourself. And when I saw the stages, I'm going, this makes sense. But everyone's going to be shocked by the first one. The first stage is the honeymoon stage. When we think of honeymoon, we think of happy, go lucky. And when in the honeymoon phase of burnout, that's because you're excited about whatever you're doing. You overcommit, you're excited, you just overcommit to anything and everything because you need to kind of prove to yourself that you can do and accomplish everything that you set before you. So you start to ignore some of those signs that you're exhausted or you might miss a couple of things. You just push through. And then there is that second phase, which is that onset of stress. That's when you realize, okay, maybe I have bitten off more than I can handle. And then that stress starts to show up a little bit more. So you're forgetting, you're becoming agitated, right? You're becoming annoyed. You're just noticing how tired you are, but you're still kind of going, I got it, Megan. I'm not worried
I'm not
about it, right?
stressed.
Yeah, so, and people start to kind of ignore it, but they push through. And then you have that third phase. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you because I know it's a lot that people are like, wait, they're probably still stuck on when I said the honeymoon phase, right? Because you're excited. But then there's that chronic phase, which is the third phase. There's stages or phases, if you will, in total. That third phase is that chronic phase where you're really starting to realize that this is not a temporary thing. Is becoming more persistent for you. You're noticing it, but you still may be choosing not to fully acknowledge it, but it's showing up not just in how you deal with yourself, how you deal with others, your performance, your productivity, just how you focus overall. And it really can lead to other things becoming worse in your life, whether it's personal or professional.
Yes, and can this be emotional and even physically? Like, what are some of those signs?
Yeah, so emotional, physically, you're talking about either sleeping a lot, isolating, kind of withdrawing from a lot of commitments, whether it's with friends or even calling out from work, becoming tired all the time, sleeping a lot, or having challenges with sleeping. Again, eating or not eating enough, finding that you're having issues with weight, pain in your body. A lot of times people think that pain is only associated with maybe an injury. A lot of times that stress and trauma that you're holding in your body can also present in pain in different elements that are manifesting in your body as a result of that stress and burnout that you're experiencing.
Okay, so how can we set boundaries, recover from this while still succeeding in whatever we set out to do anyway?
Great question, Megan. The first thing is the boundaries. Remember, boundaries are for you. They're not for other people. Boundaries are about that accountability to self, how you're going to hold yourself accountable to take care of you. The moment you realize that you matter and that you are a priority, that's when you have to start putting some things in place. And you have to decide what that looks like, whether it's resting more, whether that's going to bed at a certain time, whether it's putting a reminder on your phone to turn off your phone or put it on do not disturb. Maybe it's, choosing to eat certain meals or drink more water, spending quality time with people to kind of step away from working so hard, letting people know what your capacity, your limitations are, and also knowing when to say yes and when to say no without feeling guilty or ashamed.
That is a good skill to learn. Dr. Lawrence, thank you so much. Great advice. Thanks for Zooming with us.
Thank you, Megan.